Child, we got so much to talk about real quick. Ain't gonna be on here nothing but a hop, skip, and a jump. Be right back with you though.
I'm doing it right. Self-care, self-love, selfish. Self-care, self-love, selfish. And I want you to know that I did try my best with you. I cut off all my hoes, that was just for you and I. For the love, for the love, high side, high side, all that I need. For the love, for the love, all right now.
Greetings, motherfuckers. Ooh, motherfuckers. Greetings. Listen, today is the last day of our sale. Today is Support Black Business Day. I had never heard of it, but my niece was like, make sure you also run a special for Tuesday because that's supporting Black Business Day. And so we have been running our special today, which is 15% off your order for Generational Beauty, plus you get a free room spray. So make sure you get over there and get that, okay? Because all of it in all is really a bargain, okay? So use the code BLISS15 to get that 15% off, okay? Plus your room spray will come with it. And you don't even have to choose that. We're going to give you any one of them is great, so it doesn't even matter. So, but greetings, motherfuckers. Ooh, child, we got some stuff to talk about real quick, bitch. I'm fucking these up. So first, gratitude to Miss Raynell for my beautiful shirt. Standing on Business. Her and her son, Christopher, launched their company. And they have shirts that's standing on business. So I'm going to go ahead and show that really quickly. I kept it right here so I can show y'all. It's standing on business. Okay. So standing on business. So gratitude to Raynell and Christopher for that. And then gratitude to the Wares, Mr. Ishman and Miss Peggy Ware for my great box. They gave me so much stuff. They really did. It was a lot. And I did a little video. I have to post it, but honey, they gave me all kind of herbs. And I left these right here so I could show these. These is from them as well. These are quartz crystal ring and earring. Gratitude, okay, because period. Gratitude, y'all. How y'all doing? Girl, did you see South Korea didn't declare martial law overnight, Jazzy J? Girl, we gonna talk about some shit. Y'all seen the trifecta shit, right? Now Donald Trump then took his orange ass over there fucking with Canada. And somebody said they was real mad because I be crunching in the goddamn camera. I don't give a fuck. Be mad about it. I be mad every time I watch the shit back and I be chewing. I be pissed too. Don't worry about it. So he then took his ass over there to Canada and demanding shit. Now, really what this shit boils down to is Mr. Cheeto Man, because period. What it boils down to is he mad because they don't want to get in bed with this dictatorship, the whole new world order that they trying to implement. He really mad about that shit. That they're one of the last ones to come into play with this shit, and they don't want to be in bed with that shit. So he really just pissed about it. And look like the dude that's over Canada, John Trudeau or whatever his name is, he looks young, and he ain't getting ready to go for that shit. However the fuck, whatever, excuse me, I don't know if he a president, prime minister, whatever he is, okay? He then went over there and said some shit and did some shit. Let me tell y'all what he said, child. Girl, he done cured his ass over there. I just posted it on my Instagram and I said, argue with yourself, because I mean that. So this was breaking. And it was on some lead something. I can't even remember what it was. Okay. It said Trump reportedly told Justin Trudeau. I thought it was Justin, but I was like, maybe it's John. I don't fucking know. Justin Trudeau, that if his tariffs, I don't even know what a tariff is, destroyed Canada, and the country could not survive without ripping off the U.S. to the tune of $100 billion a year, then Canada should become the United States' 51st state, with Trudeau serving as its governor. Trudeau probably told him, kiss my ass and suck my dick, okay? Suck my Canadian dick is probably what he told him. And the Don probably was real the fuck hot about it. Since we spoke, you hear me, extortion. Since we spoke, I posted what was sent to me about the statue. When I tell you that validation's been hitting the fuck back, the shit, I sent you my number. Okay. The shit about the trifecta, that's been fucking hitting back. Child. Let me see here. It's 3 minutes long, so I probably won't play the whole thing, but
he's the guy that was nominated for FBI director. We heard the name, we heard the news. But unless you've been way deep into the right-wing rabbit hole...
Wait a minute, I want to go back because I want you to...
So, who is Kash Patel?
Trifecta.
He's the guy that was nominated for FBI director. We heard the name, we heard the news. But unless you've been way deep into the right-wing rabbit hole, you don't know who he is. So I'm going to give you a brief description of who he is and how we have completed the trifecta of clown bingos in our Department of Justice, Armed Services, and now the FBI. So Kash Patel is a guy who used to be a public defendant, became an attorney for liaison, working on cases of national security for the U.S. Army. And because of his rhetoric and his craziness, Trump nominated him and made him senior counsel to the national security director during his first administration. He actually gained his name and his presence in front of Trump because he argued against the Russian collusion case, against all of the dumb things Trump did, from the retaining confidential documents to the Russian, to the call with Ukraine that we all heard, and apparently we didn't hear that, and et cetera, et cetera. What is so dangerous about this guy, and why I call him the top of the trifecta? What is so dangerous about this guy is that, A, he has no experience, but we know intelligence and experience in the Trump cabinet is something we're not looking for at this point. But he's a guy who believes in the deep state and all the conspiracy theories, and they're coming after the right wingers, and that he has actually said that he wants to fire more than half of the FBI, and he also said that they should not claim an allegiance to the Constitution, but should be followers of the president, which is what he plans to do with the FBI. This guy's dangerous.
Dictatorship.
He's in charge of the biggest arm of the government that can investigate every single one of us. So now, if you read stories about the secret security or the secret police in communist countries, that's what this guy is. And we as a country are just giving him the most powerful tool in the world to track, surveil, and disappear anybody who they want. We know they don't follow the laws. That's very obvious. We know they think that they're always in the right no matter how much they fail. So this is at the top of the trifecta because you got him in the FBI, you got Peter of the Department of Defense, and now and you have a DNI, Cruella DeVille, Tulsi Gabbard. So you have three people, highly unqualified, very dangerous, extremely crazy, in charge of the strongest military, the strongest intelligence department in the world, and now the strongest investigation, surveillance, and counter-surveillance and counterterrorism unit in the world. So, yep, if you haven't completed your bingo, here it is. I was going to say, can he make a...
Well, that ain't the only thing. That ain't the only thing now. I done told y'all to fuck. Because listen, bitch, I have to go back now after listening to this. I still ain't went back and watched the world reading part where I was talking about the trifecta. I can't even fucking remember. Listen, go ahead, Tiny. Go ahead, Tiny. Now you go ahead on now, Tiny. That's how, because I'm from the South, that's how we say Tiny. We say Tiny. Tiny, you say you have no word. Go ahead on now, Tiny. Okay. Now, let's move up a little bit. Don't forget to get over there at blissful-soap.com to get your 15% off of our generational beauty. That is including the cookbook and the cutting board. Okay. Please know that all is included. And then you get a free room spray on top of that. Let's move up, shall we? Now, look here. I told y'all Donald Trump ain't never not been y'all's president. Oh, y'all was out there voting and running and shit to vote, and y'all was angry and calling folks and dismissing folks and blocking people and unfollowing people and about to argue and fight about it.
The Brunson case. If the Brunson case is upheld, then that means that the entire presidency of Joe Biden will be null and void, which also could mean that pardon me, Lord, what the fuck is going on in 2024? If the Brunson case is upheld, that means that everything that Biden did was illegal. All the mandates, everything.
Yeah.
Which would mean that Trump was the last president of the United States. Holy shit. This is crazy.
Interesting. Let's let that the fuck sit in for a second. Because the bitch told you, how many years ago was that? That was what, 3 years ago? Maybe 4? Let us sit on that. Let's sit on that. Let us sit on that. Well, So he ain't never not been your president, like I said. Now they gonna withhold. I don't even know what the fuck a Brunson case is. Never even heard of it, but I do know what the fuck the soul and the spirit say, baby. And they are unmatched. You understand what I'm saying? Come on, Tiny. Go on and go sit down now, Tiny. Now, go on and go sit down. Go sit down now, Tiny. Now, not to mention, honey, this here 2-story statue of the Dawn. This is him. This here is the statue. See, that's the small one. It's gonna be of what is it? What's the statue of? of him getting up after he was almost assassinated, not for real, but for play, that he set up and stuff, because it was never, nobody ever moved behind him because they wasn't in danger of getting shot ever, of that stature. Woo! Anybody been following me since about 2019, 2020? And even if you haven't, did you see any of my videos? Because some videos have been deleted and taken down by the pathetic stalker. But you still can find a lot of them on the Quatita Yes I Am a Queen, but no I am not. A Quatita Yes I Am a Queen Dean page on Facebook. Don't call me Queen, because that is not my motherfucking name. Don't call me that. But they won't let me change it. They trying to be funny. They won't let me change it. But you can find a lot of them videos on there. Now, see, there is a reason. There is a reason that I'm even bringing this up. Let me take a good squeak of this here water. Again, don't forget to go over to blissful-soap.com to get your 15% in your free room spray of our products. You know what? Let's just take a pause for the cause.
I'm doing it right. Self-care, self-love, selfish. Self-care, self-love, selfish. And I want you to know that I did try my best with you. I cut off all my hoes, that was just for you and I. For the love, for the love, high side, high side, all that I need. For the love, for the love, all right now.
Let's go on and get into this one last thing here. That if you have been following me, or if you have seen my Kanika Jenkins, I told y'all from the very, very beginning. Anybody know who the fuck I told y'all was responsible allegedly for the unaliving of Kanika Jenkins? Did anybody knows who I said they ought to be looking at? Ooh, do y'all know who I said? See, this was back in 2020 type shit. I told y'all. Okay. Girl, let me go on and pick up this penny. I'll call you right back. Motherfucker said I was crazy and I just be saying shit. And I said allegedly. And I even told you in 2020 or 2021? I don't even know because I don't keep track. But what I did tell you was this bitch had flew into town because she needed a new kidney. And what better kidney to get than the melanite one? And a few days after 2021, gratitude, Miss Sean. Okay. After the validations are validating, you hear me? So after that, after Poe Kanika, and we send all love and reverence to her and her family, okay, condolences. But after they slaughtered and unalived this young woman for her body parts, The one who received it, who needed it, was allegedly, let's roll this here.
Allegedly, Selena Gomez is the reason Kanika Jenkins was unalived in that hotel. Allegedly. I'm Babiana, and I'm keeping up with the tea so that y'all won't have to. Now, Facebook is in shambles right now, saying that Selena Gomez is definitely the reason Kanika Jenkins was unalived in that hotel. And let me tell y'all why. And it was kind of in our faces, right? Y'all remember when Selena was dying on her deathbed from kidney failure? So happened that her uncle Bill Murray owns a restaurant in the same hotel Kanika Jenkins was unalived in. 4 days after Kanika Jenkins unaliving, Selena Gomez had a successful transplant. And what makes it so crazy is that her stepfather was the lead detective on the case. And a lot of people talk about her best friend when her best friend tried to do it, it came back as not a match. So apparently, Selena Gomez got some explaining to do.
Now, I told y'all when that best friend claimed she gave her that kidney, I said it's a lie. It's all bullshit. But again, my words fell on deaf ears. See that? I told you, I said they put together a stage photo shoot where them two bitches was laying in two different beds with makeup and hair done, pulled back in a juicy, beautiful ponytail, just looking all like they wasn't even flushed, honey. They was powdered. But I told y'all, indeed, I didn't even have all of these details that Babiana, and shout out to Babiana, I didn't even have all of those details that Babiana has given you. And yet, in the still, here we are. And does anybody know why all of this is happening? It's because this is the year of exposure. This is the year of exposure. And this is what's going on. Go on and go get it, Tiny. Go on and go get it, Tiny. Go on and go get you some tequila. Yeah. Speaking of tequila, anybody remember Tila Tequila? Where's she been at? When is she gonna come out and actually say everything that they done did to her? Because they did some stuff to her as well. Just speaking of the tequila. Now, I know she tried to say some stuff and then they tried to silence her and people tried to, shit on her and act like she was crazy. And I ain't got no video I'm about to pop up of that, but it'll pop up soon enough that they done did some things to old Tequila. But I just wanted to go on and come on and share the trifecta and the Trump always been your president. There was no votes needed. You know why? Where was that one video when he said, I don't need you to come vote. I don't need you to vote. That was shown here recently, the last 2 days. He said, I don't even need you to come vote. This was before he was elected. I guess maybe some people will listen to me one day. I don't know. But he said, I got it covered. He said, I got enough votes. I don't need any more. You ain't even got to get out there and vote. But then he said, go and vote. Because this is the last time we'll have it fixed so good. I've been told y'all all of this. I didn't even have the validations that I had now about Selena. I just told you I didn't like the bitch, and I told you why I didn't like her. I told you. Now, I feel peaceful. I feel peaceful in my soul. because I had told y'all, make sure that you get over there and you get over there and you get your 15% off at Generational Beauty. Go to blissful-soap.com and go on over there and get your stuff from us, honey, because we have great products. You don't want to miss out. This is the last day of the special, honey. Yesterday was 20% off. Didn't nobody even take advantage of the 20%. So today is support Black businesses day, Tuesday. Okay. And use the code BLISS15 to get your 15% off. Do not forget. I've had people tell me, I forgot to use the code at the end. Do not forget. Use your code BLISS15 to get your 15% off of your Generational Beauty products, of your Blissful products, because Miss Bliss got some stuff over there too for your ass. Don't forget now. That will go for the cutting board as well. And I believe she's posted a link, I think, that you can click to go get the book too, the cookbook. Everything is almost done and complete. Listen, don't forget we have our children's books as well. Go over to Amazon and get our children's books, our Crystal children's books, Melanite for Kids, the Crystal children's books. Okay, you can go and get that. That is Dionite. We are still working on Levianite. We've had to redo Levianite a couple times, and we're still working on the editing of Levianite. But we do have Squippolish, we have Davianite, we have Dionite, and we are working on Levianite. So the book is coming great. It's coming great. Child, I don't even want to speak on it, Jigs. I don't even want to speak on it because we just gonna let the energy flow inside this Melanite Bible the way it needs to flow. You understand me? So that's what Quatita's getting ready to get off of here and go do right now. And get me something to eat because I ain't ate nothing all day. I'm trying to get back skinty because bitches was doing work trying to make me fat. And I didn't want to go against their work, So I was just allowing their work to do whatever the fuck it was getting ready to do because bitch loves to eat. You understand me? So I'm gonna be good. See, I was about to go into something nasty and I ain't gonna even be nasty. I'm not. Stir. You can't make me. I was about to be nasty, but I won't. I will. Okay. But just keep looking out. The validations are validating. Don't let these people get in your head. Okay. I love y'all to life. Okay. We are the Melanites. Don't let them tell you anything different. Some of us are G-Night jigaboos, okay? Some of y'all is some G-Night jigaboos. You don't really stand on the same side as we stand on, okay? And that's not our fault nor our problem. But over here, we are the Melanites and we are kindred. Okay, baby. We are the soul body of the spirit family. Okay, that is what we are. We are the soul body within the spirit family, and we govern ourselves. Philippon Dewa. We govern ourselves. We are what they wish they were. Girl, that's a word. Girl, that is a word. That is a word, honey. Let me give y'all this other word that I have wrote down. Sometimes spirit comes through in sessions and will say some shit, and I will say, honey, let me write that down so I can go on and give that to the whole family, okay? So let's talk about it for a quick hot second. Majors and minors, okay? Reason why shit goes the way that it goes in your life is because you're not realizing your majors and minors. This is just like college. Apparently, we have more majors of negative thought processes than what we need. See, the majors needs to be switched around. You need to go ahead and drop that major, make that a minor, so you can get rid of it and move your minor to make that a major. Okay. So when I say that, what I say to you is, when you be like, well, I say I want $1 million, but I can't get it. You know why? Because that's your minor. You feeling like, oh, it's always something. Ain't shit ever working out for me. I can't even get nowhere in life. See, that's your major. You really fucking believe that? You didn't put all your intention into believing it because that's what it is. Well, that's your major, baby. Your minor is that you at least want to get 50,000, 100,000, $1 million, but you can't achieve that because that's your minor. So you need to switch your major and your minor around. You don't even believe that you can ever get, nor do you think that you even deserve $1 million. So how can you achieve $1 million if you don't even put that as your major? If that is your minor, then honey, you are flunking out of college. You're excelling in the bullshit. That's just like you go to college and all the fuck you doing is drinking, smoking, and fucking. And that's become your major, and everything that you were supposed to be there for has become your minor. And now you have flunked the fuck out of college because you did not make your minor your major. You need to switch some shit around. You need to put your intention into what you believe you can have. And quit giving everybody excuses. If somebody is trying to speak life and a word into you, stop cutting them off so you can tell them all what is wrong and what the complications are, because we don't give a fuck. I promise you, the person listening to you do not give a fuck. And they're going to walk away and be like, this bitch get on my fucking nerves. That's why I said I was going to stop fucking with her, because all she do is she negative. He's negative. I don't even like to be around him because all he do, that nigga just talk like, yeah. You need to switch your major and your minors around. So if I'm telling you, you can achieve, you're not in a bad place right now. You're doing good. The soul and the spirit is trying to put you in position. Don't keep telling me, no, because see, I was trying to find this other job, but ain't nothing coming through for me. I bet the fuck it ain't. That's what you're majoring in right now. Ain't shit happening for me in my life. It's your major. Your minor is I want to achieve, I can achieve, I have achieved. That's your minor, and you don't even give that no schoolwork whatsoever. So where you stand at is in it. That's all in your hands. If you want to do better, then choose better. Understand your majors and your minors. Okay? Okay, begging lady. Okay, so understand your majors and your minors and stop making everybody listen to the complications. Stop making yourself listen to the complications. Do what you need to do with full intention so you can live the life that you say you can have, and anything that is not conducive to it shall leave. Philippon de wa, solitude de wa. I control me. My soul is mine. I love you to life, genuinely, from a genuine fucking place. Hey, motherfuckers.